Hello and welcome back to Wrestling Mom's Basement. Pat, Joe, we just did Raw and SmackDown. Now 205 Live, NXT and NXT UK are in front of us. Joe, let's get to it.
NXT UK kicked off with the Coffey Brothers defeating Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster.
A good little match. The Coffey Brothers, I guess, needed a win at this point since they actually hadn't been teaming in a long time. And they get a strong win off the more focused Mark Andrews and
Flash Morgan Webster.
Well, yeah, I was having trouble with his name. That's why I was stuttering.
This is a good sign on multiple fronts. Starting with the fact it was a really nice match, and then as usual, power versus speed is something that's always going to work unless you're Braun, because you can only fight Roman and Bishop.
Yeah,
and that was the case here. Other than that, it basically Coffey Brothers what they should have been all along. So, Joe versus Pete Dunne was good, but when you have your brother right here, why is he teaming with another guy like Wolfgang?
some things are just slam dunks.
And that made sense, but though Joe versus Dunne was a better idea than Dunne versus Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Any day. Video meeting Samuels, who seems to like the spotlight, I think.
Rather boring.
Jordan Devlin's back in Ireland, promises to be the best as always.
Just stay a little farther from the ocean so we can get the idea of the waves, but so we can actually hear you for the most part, Jordan Devlin.
Video Kaylee Ray, who is also Scottish. That's I'm saying also. She didn't say she's also Scottish. She's also Scottish and coming to the women's division. She's better than Ian Samuels.
Yeah.
On that side, Trent Seven defeated Shane Thorne.
Yeah. For some reason, I never thought of Shane Thorne going to NXT UK, but yeah, it does kind of work.
It's access. They're Royal Rumble access.
Yeah.
They've been doing transfers.
Yeah, I know.
Last week, this week, next week.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Or you told about him individually?
Him individually.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to say 205 Lives even on next week.
Yeah. And yeah, next week Ono's in it, so.
Yeah. And Burst
Yeah, but a good match, and pretty much showcased Trent Seven a little bit as a singles guy, because effectively he's the one that doesn't necessarily get the most focus out of British Strong Style.
Yeah. I want to go that route, but I'm going to the opposite route. I know the Mighty wasn't as popular team I see in the world, but these last couple weeks, jacking here, it seems like Shane Thorne started to carve out a nice little niche for himself, though, as a singles guy.
Yeah.
So, go from there. Nice place for himself, too, as anyone who can have a watchable match with just about anybody. So, that's a good sign for him.
Oh, yeah.
Keep him around for a while. And then we had a nice match here, too, and with Trent, yeah, the singles win. But, I think he's the best right now in the company at selling when his limbs get injured. I don't know why. The way he sells that.
Yeah.
And this is no exception. Jack Gallagher wants to wrestle on NXT UK and will told the giant seat about it over a cup of tea. Joseph Connor's loss to Laguerre was a fluke, and he'll prove it. I fell asleep. I went back up. The original young veterans came out for a chat. The heat is as strong as Zach Gibson here. Because Americans just don't get it.
Yeah.
He tells me how hard the two of them have worked to get here. He doesn't like being here instead of back home in Liverpool having a cup of tea. But he's here to explain why British wrestling is the best in the world. They can the best competition because they are the best competition. The challenge is coming from 205 Live, NXT or NXT UK. Because it won't matter. So I'm guessing NXT UK Championship, Tag Championship, are like the Women's Tag Championships.
Yeah.
They could be defending all the brands. Only Lorca and Dane Burst can come in for a shot whenever. Here, Burst and Lorca in person. With Burst telling Gibson to show. And then Burst is proud to be British. But he's more proud to represent NXT and the fans. The match is next week. But Burst and Lorca chase him off. Also next week, Gallagher versus Tyler Bate. And also next week, Walter versus Cassius Ohno. And what might be the show of the week next week.
Yeah.
So that's the stack show. And the main event, women's title Tony Storm defeated Rhea Ripley in my match tonight.
Yeah, my match of the night too for NXT UK. Good match. May have expected a little bit more out of it, or maybe it was a bad week to stand out because we actually had a couple good matches from NXT and 205 Live, as well as pretty much notable come-ups from Raw and SmackDown. So in Grim Week, it's probably not going to stand out this week. If it had been on another week, I think you'd think a little bit more positively of it.
It wasn't even great, but it was high enough quality to work. Tony retaining wasn't exactly a surprise.
Yeah.
And that's okay for a pretty big TV main event. Both of them look polished compared to most of the division. And the women's division though is getting some depth though, with Kaylee Ray coming in, Jazzy, not getting her videos yet, but Jazzy Gobbler coming in.
Yeah.
So that means it doesn't have to be these two over and over. Well, I think Jenny's next in line anyway, the way they've been building her up. Ripley could go rebuild for a bit, and she's going to be fine in the long run.
Or she can go hunt another brand. I'm just saying, NXT, parentheses, America. They're kind of lacking. North America.
Stop being racist.
Are lacking heels.
You gotta include Canada and Mexico.
Okay. And the Caribbean countries.
NXT kicked off with Aleister Black defeating Roger Strong in what would have been match of the night or match of the week maybe on any other week.
Exactly. Yeah, good stuff. Again, it's Roddy and Aleister. Put him in the ring and good shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, I watched these two trade backbreakers and kicks to the face for a long time. I mean, they got me hard as stiff.
Yeah.
And that's what they did to
I'm
each other.
still hard and stiff.
Yeah.
About them being hard and stiff.
Black is someone who can hit anybody with that kick to the face. I don't know why I didn't say Black Mass. With the Black Mass. And it's not like Stroll's going to lose much by getting beaten by someone as good as him. So, very nice match here, which is going to be the case with any combination of people involved.
Yeah.
For instance, post-match Kyle O'Reilly by Fisher Ryan for the beatdown, Joel and Ricochet for safe. See point. We see Shane Baszler, Marina Shafir, and Jessamine Duke invading the women's locker room last week and nearly starting a brawl. Bianca Belair says 2018 was her year, and it was the referee's fault that she lost to Taker Phoenix. Now to Shirai and Kairi Satan are trying to get on her title shot, and that's not cool.
And she's still undefeated.
We look at the 4 NXT roster debuts. In 2 weeks, the Dusters Tiny Classic is back with the winners getting title shot the War Raiders at Taker in New York. 4 Tuesdays on the outside for our Undisputed Era, Fabian Eichner and Marcel Barthel, Forgotten Sons, not songs.
Forgotten Songs.
And the Street Profits. The other 4 will be announced next week. Next, Medium defeated Xia Li.
Yeah, it was a fair enough showcase for, well, fair enough match from Xia Li and a good showcase for Nia.
The only reason I wasn't feeling so for the most part was, it could have been worse with Xia in there, but, problem here was B was getting beaten up both side match and then just came from behind to beat Xia with the protected neck. That's the name of her move down, not the
Soul Food.
Yeah, so.
That's disappointing.
Xia, her kicks look pretty good. And those will get her somewhere. And throw in the cool fade entrance. And she's gonna be fine. Post-match, Baszler, Shafir, Duke run in for the beatdown until the unnamed rookies run in for the field of safe. Gargano's warming up when Kaiser Ray comes in. That's how he's doing. He's fine, but Ciampa pops in. Gargano says he needs her instead of him. But Ciampa will be watching tonight. Well, until the main roster gets all this. We get to sit down here with Jerry Borash. Talking to Matt Riddle. Matt isn't going to change things with the hat and flip-flops because he was told a little time ago to tune himself up instead of down. And Riddle wants a title and doesn't have much one. Next week, Jim versus Baszler. And main event, Velveteen Dream.
It's also weird as shit to see Jerry Borash on WWE television.
And main event time, North America title, Velveteen Dream defeat Johnny Gargano to win the North America title.
Match of the week.
Right.
Yeah, Johnny and Velveteen. Velveteen is just a... I mean, it's a nice way, but he's just a freak. He's super strong, super quick. And he's only 23.
Yeah.
So he's going to be ridiculous when he gets even older and more experience. And Johnny, one short lesser, best of the world. So it's just going to be a good match. Great match all around. Clearly match of the week by far.
Yeah, it worked. These two, how anything work well, and they did that here also back and forth, with Dream finally winning the big one. It also helped set things up with Gargano choking in his first title defense. And which should give me more issues with Ciampa not spoiling nothing going forward. Great match with better storytelling as Scissor started to roll towards New York. And the Dusty Classic was the big announcement that was in the NXT preview.
Yeah. So
it's kind of a relief. Because I thought the main roster was going to be involved. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, so it's kind of a relief, but kind of a letdown. That wasn't the FS1 deal. But that's more so my fault. Not NXT's for having my expectations too high. I also forgot about the Dusty Classic because they did this last year too.
Yeah.
For this time, so yeah. 205 Live kicked off with Humberto Carrillo defeating TJP and the ladder slice match in the company.
Yeah, I thought it was a good match. Humberto looked pretty good. Thanks TJP for helping the Cruiserweight division in WWE. And being able to put over Humberto, and hopefully he has a bright future. Good match.
Yeah. Very good match. TJ did the honors on his way out. Not sure if he asked for his release or got cut. More than likely he asked for it. Because WWE's not going to just release people.
Yeah.
Right now. Second time in a month. Second time in the last month that somebody was on TV on 205 Live. And then later in the week, that's they're out. Well, actually, they just went out today, too.
Yeah, officially.
With TJ, yeah. Along with Ty Dillinger and Arn Anderson. Once I get to the bottom of that one, I will let you know with my sources. Because some of my sources are supplied by.
Okay.
Next, there was
he doesn't have sources.
Next, there was a squash match in there somewhere. Daivari squash, man.
Yeah, Daivari squashed a guy. I wasn't necessarily interested. I'm not all that big a fan of Arya Daivari.
His brother just got a job as producer.
Yeah.
And the main event, Cedric Alexander defeated Mike Knowles.
For me, that was match of the night on 205 Live.
Same here.
Mike has stepped up his game over the last couple of weeks. He's finally starting to get that little WWE feel to him. And Cedric...
Don't get the Impact stink off.
Yeah, Cedric has been the strongest part of 205 Live. And that... Minus Buddy Murphy.
The guy was SmackDown too.
And Mustafa.
There you go. That's really clear, my friend. That one.
But Cedric has pretty much carried the division for a long time. Can you say that? Can I say that without you clearing your throat?
Yeah, but Murphy, if you want to championship, Murphy and Mustafa put on their performances, but yeah. No, Cedric's one of the guys that should be called up from 205 Live pretty soon.
I don't think there's much he can do in 205 Live.
With that being said, losing people right now, left and right, until they get more people. I probably won't be calling him and Murphy up anytime soon.
Yeah.
Murphy more than Cedric if I had to pick.
Oh yeah.
If Murphy loses the title at Mania. Yeah.
Beginning match of the match, good match. It made Mike look better than he had in the previous week, so.
Yeah, the guy who's carried 205 Live for most of his run there did a good job, and they had to carry here. My fault. The guy who carried 205 Live before Murphy got there, and before Mustafa stepped up.
Who had to save the division from Enzo.
Right. Yeah, great match. One of the more bigger time matches 205 Live can do right now. Losing some bigger names like Hideo and TJP. Even if they weren't used all that much, they were still bigger names they could use.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is one of the bigger matches they have on their table right now. And then in that, it was the announced, well, earlier show, but the Mini Cruiserweight Classics coming back with 8 cruiserweights. Next week's matches are Kalisto versus Tony's, and Kendrick versus Gulak. They actually got me on that one.
Yeah.
Right now, we all know who all 4 are, but there's no mysteries. My prediction is Tony Nese is winning it. To do him versus Murphy.
Yeah, they've been calling for a long time.
And all the 4 that were announced, he's representing that side of the bracket in the finals.
Yeah.
Plus a couple of he actually won a few for a change last week. So I guess on bar. So and I had to guess the other 4 in there are Cedric, Humberto,
and maybe a surprise.
Well, I want to say one surprise. Don't know who. A surprise from NXT or NXT UK probably.
Yeah.
And can't think of another heel that kayfabe should be in.
They might give it to Mike Kanellis.
Yeah.
They seem to be giving him a little bit more focus. Maybe not wins, but more focus.
Yeah, Cesaro a little bit my pick, but since he was just in it, I don't think he's in it. So yeah. I'll do. I don't know. Botch of the weekend show.
I do have my botch of the week.
Yeah, I'm good.
My botch of the week is going to be Mandy pinning Asuka after 3 weeks of Asuka not being on SmackDown. I think there were other ways to get around it, but I don't think Asuka getting rolled up by pretty much stupidly getting distracted by Mandy's eye.
She's a step above Carmella. That's all you need to know. She's a step above the home record. That's not hell as much as she's all fault. Told you. My boss of the week will really went to Carmella for being a hoe, but since she's not a hoe, it's the other hoe beating Asuka. No, Mandy's not a hoe. She's a lesbian. Number 1. Speaking of lesbians, I love Sonya's New Year. Speaking of lesbians, Ronda.
She ain't a lesbian.
Oh damn. Ronda.
She's married to a guy.
Oh, we don't know. Ronda or Goat. Ronda needs to go back to the Sonya Blade. Not Sonya Strong. Sonya Blade.
Sonya Blade gimmick, yeah.
Yeah, that looks better than the Piper tribute. I do got a bit on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mandy beating Asuka. I will really throw my phone for the window if it was Carmella. But the sad part is I didn't actually think the match was that bad. That's the sad part.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, Mandy's starting to come along. Not as quick as Sonya, but for being a non-lesbian, she's not doing bad.
Or have her do that and just Asuka just be relentless and get disqualified.
Right, yeah. No, personally, I'm going to have Sonya in this position. Or have Asuka versus Sonya face lady, not Mandy, but whatever. Show of the week. I'm good.
I do have mine.
I'm gonna rethink that. Damn, both my shows of the week have a woman's match that I really didn't care for. But I had issues with. Well, I'll go with that one because
I think technically my top 3 have that. I don't know. No. But I didn't have a problem with that one. Never mind.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. NXT. Yeah, Roddy and Alistair killed the beginning, and Johnny and Velveteen killed the end.
Yeah, for me, well, I thought I actually had it. I was just thinking it over. Mia and Zaya is less offensive than Asuka and Mandy. They all show Tony and Rhea.
Yeah.
My third place show, I had no issue with Tony and Rhea. Just, I expect one off. But I hear Tony versus Rhea.
To be fair, they didn't book the match wrong. Their women's match wrong.
Okay.
No, not UK. NXT.
Right, I just didn't care for the match.
Yeah.
Because when they did, me guy with no offense until the end. That was my issue.
I think they did that because they want Zaya to have a little bit more time on offense in front of a crowd.
If you want to do that, just submit a Marina again.
And Mia's not necessarily going to lose anything.
Oh no, she's not. Just submit Marina right there. Use them.
No, she could beat them.
That's what I mean. She could even get a win. If you want to use...
No, they want to put her in there with someone who has a little bit more of a veteran status, who has a little bit more experience. Where if she gets lost, Mia can actually hold her hand and pull her through the match.
Taynara Conti's right there. She's not doing nothing. What?
Yeah, but Mia's gonna give you a better match out of Zaya than
Taynara. Zaya could have won.
Yeah, she couldn't have.
She could beat Taynara.
Yeah, she could beat her.
She's better than Taynara.
But then you'd just be getting a shit match.
Rachel Ellering was there. Chelsea's there. Deanna's there.
Okay. So
girls that should be winning matches. And then Zaya could look decent. Yes.
Ian won.
No, that's my issue.
My biggest complaint about the match was they took away the name Soul Food for finisher.
Well, no, my issue was that me got no offense in, except for the end. They made her look like a plucky underdog against Zaya.
Or no, they made Zaya look like a competitor when she actually hasn't had a number of matches on NXT.
Well, maybe. But still, I have issues.
Where she made a mistake and then Mia took her down.
I mean, well, you know how I did. I get highly emotional about stuff that people are going to forget about after I hear it. So
exactly.
That's what we made.
Just think, you'll remember Mandy beating Asuka more than you would Zaya coming close to being Mia.
No, I won't. Close Asuka's going to beat Mandy in face on me. So
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's going to be Mandy versus Lacey at Mania.
Oh, I hope.
I know.
So that gets Asuka to the other match.
Doesn't that get you just excited?
Yes, if that gets Asuka to the fail, it makes it a fail 4-way.
I can take that.
Yeah.
How Becky also lost to get in the Rumble, so.
Alright. Woman's logic gap is kind of gone now.
You don't need logic for women's storylines.
No. So, as long as you want to fuck them, it's all good. We'll ignore everything else.
Yeah.
And I'll do it for this. Speaking of fuck, we're fucked this weekend because we got ECW November to remember. 1995 to review. And was a pretty good card.
It does look a lot more star-studded, so hopefully it's a better ECW pay-per-view than the last one.
And Monday Night War reviews.
Yes.
There's Rey Mysterio Psychosis and Deathmatch, and there's that. Mexican Deathmatch. Hopefully like WCW, they understand what a Mexican Deathmatch is.
Yes.
At least they had 2 Mexicans in there. Last time we did was Big Bubba versus...
I think there was a 6-minute match between Bill Alfonso and Todd Gordon.
What? I'm more concerned with there's a 16-man match with the same man in Public Enemy.
That's a good point, yeah.
I mean, only 2 called Scorpios here, but the other 3. I mean, I always heard that feud was entertaining between Bill Alfonso and Beulah.
Yeah.
So, at least there's that.
That is true.
Well, the main event looks good too. Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer against Captain Shaq and Raven.
Yeah.
Not doing for this. And I had Monday Night Wars and my punishment review of No Way Out 2008. So, see you then.
See you then.